Hello, and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic. Our campaign to hunt down everybody on the map is steadily cruising along. I think we have found some of the last bastions, at least 3 of them, as we are looking to hunt down the roaming armies and wrap this up today. So, the old rule, end on an end turn, begin on an end turn. That's the way that keeps on being smooth. I don't know where the computer is still getting such big armies from. Purple never really has big armies, but blue has still been pulling some out. We recently took 2 of blue's schism cities, so I feel like if we can take Whisperwood back, we run a decent chance of getting rid of him. Let's work from the bottom up here. You went into hiding because you were happy with what we had. So. I tell you what, before we do anything, let's cast Clear Fog. I'm going to clear here. No city. Okay. Furthermore, good items. But no city is the more important thing. If I go here... I don't think I can quite chase them down. Producing gems. This is the teleporter to Purple's city. And this is a pretty tough army. So I tell you what, I think that's what I'm going to do. Go through this teleporter, grab these gems. Come down here. You have 160 mana. I'll second wind once. Then I reckon it's time we... he actually has 2 cities down here. Hollow's Rest and Eternity's Rest. How Purple is doing so bad, I do not understand. You're going to sit here, because this homie is going to pick up a bunch of troops. Yeah, you need a ton of guys. You. You have 24 Medusas, so I don't really feel like we need the energy phoenixes. You could definitely upgrade these guys, though, and then pop them over. Thank you. So Phalor is ready to move around. How do I get you down here? That's kind of a messy way. That's also kind of a messy way. Tell you what, we've never collected this other stuff over here. Why don't we actually just do that with him right now? Clear out our home turf. Some ambience that's run amok in the forest zone. Like there's always ambience running amok. You can second wind and grab this stuff. Pop, 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 pop. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, I'm happy with that. Knowledge Garden. Here's Hanlon. Hanlon can take on this guy. But let's fight it. Because despite being my strongest potion, Homie still takes some damage every now and then. What we got? Reapers. They're just out of range. And you guys, you've got Spider Queens. Ranged Waramos? Pyrobos? Yep. Ranged. That's a lot of ranged. It would be a shame if someone hit you with a masterful chain lightning. Just killed all of them instantly. Well, not instantly, but close to. Hit him with Twilight as well. Get rid of that. Yeah, energy explosion's not really going to do a lot for me here. So the question becomes, what do I want to cast? I think I might just cast Magic Arrow. Are you range? Sorry, I actually don't know. No, you're a melee attack. Arrow deals 25% magic damage. Maximum mana increased by 20. Spells cost more mana. Get rid of you then. Oh, this guy came all the way in. Bold choice. $11 move speed. Damn, son. I gotta tell you, that was not expected. Okie dokie dokes. Let's cast Super Phoenix mode. And then I cast Weakening Ray. Hit you with a heroic strike. Oh my god. I thought I was going to do enough damage here to just kill them. Alright, well, that's not the end of the world. Handful of magic scrolls. I guess you might as well just grab these guys. Pick up that tactical guide. Cannot rearrange creatures before the start of battle. I mean, that's pretty fun. Yeah, you don't need these Abyssal Envoys, so. Max level Heavenly Blades, such a cheese. Hit like a truck. Yeah. Yeah, Spiffing Brit did a really good video this weekend on how busted Heavenly Blades, well, at least how busted it was. All creatures have neutral morale and luck. Ring of Neutrality. I haven't really, like, explored up this way. Oh, there's a Pandora's box there. There is a city here. And there's a city here. And there's a city there. Is there also a city down in this corner? No. Okay, but there are 3 cities up here. So that's good to know. That's a lot of ranged units. Yeah, probably is fine. Getting a little lazy in my fights at this point. I'm back to having an insane amount of cities as well, so I need to figure out, like, who needs buildings. It's my hive city. Chemical depots are good. I still haven't found wherever this artifact is. I don't even know if there is one on this map. Let's grab that. I guess let's grab this other luck point. Okay, you're up here. We'll have you trash these guys. That's fine. Expert logistics. We'll reduce terrain penalties. Because there's not a lot of areas that have good beneficial terrain for her. There's a ton of cultists and stuff here for me to pick up. Not that any of it's urgent, but... like creatures deal max damage. It's going to give her some more troops. Just for safety's sake. And out of curiosity. 2 out of curiosities. 1. Masterful early start. Aunt Dahlia. I'm mostly curious actually about where and what artifacts do we have. Golden Pig, Ring of Neutrality, Seal of Silence. Clencher Ring. So Knight's Honor. Holy Sigil. Ascension, Necromancy, Murmuring, Triumvirate Strength, Abyssal Communion, and Summon Swarm. Cool. So this is a Holy Sigil that gives like the base special faction abilities to everyone, to somebody. Eagle Armor. Holy Sigil of Quicks. Arcane Magic, Scouting, Battlecraft, Thaumaturgy. Dragon's Flame. Seal of Silence. You don't have artifacts. You don't have artifacts. Holy Sigil of Insera and Warlord Boots. So it seems like it's always a sigil in that slot. Oh, no, not always. Tunic of the Cyclops King. Vortex Robes. That's the magic damage thing. Ooh, this is an angel sword. So I have the angel's shield. Creatures from different factions do not lower each other's morales. Friendly creatures' abilities deal 50% damage. I think we also have the panpipes for this. When friendly creatures use ability, their turn doesn't end. That's kind of a nuts one. All right, I don't know that anything is really jumping out on me there. I do want to upgrade Shadow Flight twice. Then we can see what kind of trouble we get into. Is this game of the year? So far, I think so. I don't know that we've had that many good games this year, so... I mean, this is a very good game. But I'm also not sure it has a ton of competition. All right, you got to get back to the temple. Which I'm gonna say is this teleporter. And then just a long walk. Unfortunately. You're going to go after Purple's undefended capital. I mean, hell, why not? What special thing do you get? Undead Transformers. Sacrifice any creature to turn them into undead units of the same tier. Vampires, Vampire Lords, Vampire Scholars. Dread Knights, Avatars of Wars, Hollow Reapers, Liches, Pestilent Liches, Sanguine Liches. I feel like we don't see a lot of undead in our recent campaigns. Cool. Skeletons, Wights, Grave Robbers, Undead Pets, Liches, Dread Knights, Vampires. You got a little army down here you can go fight. Take literally no damage. Now, can she really just run straight down here? I think she can. I might have to dimension door or fly over that. She has shadow flight. So I think I can have her finish off Purple. Why these Medusa are getting killed, but... This is my fireball guy. 640 damage. I mean, it's 700 with an ice bolt. You might as well do that. We're going to go next. Okay. Suppose that works. This guy can't reach me with anything. And now he's dead. Get some bonus loots. And then let's just go through this teleporter. Clean up some trash is what we're gonna do. Trash cleaning day. Oh, that was a nasty black hole. Guy's 13 spell power. 55 Fawn Warriors died in that black hole. Dude, that is just rude. Hella rude. Pass. Increase spell power by 3. I can hit like the 3 most dangerous, or I can hit the 4 of these and just like chunk a ton of them out. And I hate to say it, but I think that's what I got to do. Does she have like an area attack? No, I don't think so. She does have Squash the Weak though, so she's actually going to do quite a lot to that fawn. Unless... $500 pure damage. Could web them. Yeah, I mean, despair. Oh, let's do that. Because if it comes up and attacks this fawn, it should still get killed. Yep. From the parry. Keep an eye on that. Guess we go for the quills. Till the end of the round. If you move up, you are going to get attacked. You know what? Screw it. Nice. Thought maybe it might be enough. Still losing a lot of guys there, but... Ring of Life. All positive effects last on friendly creatures. Oh, that's for the anesthesia set. We're still missing the dragon belt. Just a little unfortunate, but... Okay, I'm going to have you come over here and try to take out that blue city. Jokum, hello. Really like they added old people as heroes, not just the young and strong. I mean, there are some pretty funny looking heroes that are just like, you look at them and you're like, that's just an old man. Like, what is his ability? I don't understand. Give me the alchemical dust here, if nothing else. Do, 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 do. Like, I don't know, man. The Mages Guild are kind of like the most important thing for me to be getting, but... also like being able to get, say, advanced angels. Not enough alchemical dust. Alchemical dust, very expensive. You there, boy. What day is it? So, Archangels have Sharpshooter, and they also have Forging Protection. They have that anyway. But they also have Devouring Chalice. Dispels all positive effects from enemies in a chosen radius and applies them to this creature. And then Apotheosis. These guys have Duelist. They have a Purity Aura. This creature and adjacent friendly units are immune to all negative effects. And they can shield creatures with a barrier that blocks the next instance of damage. They also have more HP, but less attack. But they also have 10 speed. Yeah, we'll give them a shot. What are you missing? Inquisitors. Slap a couple of them in there. So, like, she has an army, but I think I'm just going to use it to deliver it to you. What do you have in the way of spells? Reinforcements. You also have Town Portal. Why the hell am I making you walk? Like, there ain't no goddamn reason to be doing that. Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Let's give him a turn. We'll fix things up next round. Pretty little angels, right? Crimson Desert lets you pet a kitty cat. A couple others have doggos in them. I haven't tried the Crimson Desert yet. And I will say that one looks pretty up there. Definitely in terms of game of the years. I feel like that one's a pretty good, strong runner. What if I just used you to teleport over walls and kill things? Question, Shadow Flight. Cool. So Shadow Flight now gives us negative 20 movement cost and lets us fly over stuff. So for example, I can just go wee. What? That doesn't seem like an easy win. Oh yeah, that's a lot of naiads. No Twilight, right. Right. Cast Optical Illusion. Oh, yeah, you're not going to do very much damage here at all. Oof. There's a tough old trade daddies. Attack and defense by 5, speed and initiative by 2. Put that on him. Have you go there, because you'll at least have some buff from him. This Sun Spear Cavalry can go on an insane charge in on that Naiad, which is pretty good. I guess this angel can just shoot guys. Block the next instance of damage. Oh. Didn't quite work how I thought it would. My cavalry. Because I don't think you're getting into range, so I might as well just move you. That was a very funny choice for them. Do I have sleep? No. Do I have rock? Cage? No. This guy's gonna do a big AoE on me. 2, 3. How much did Crystal Crown give me? 3 obstacles. That worked. Let's gotta go for the Sunspear Cavalry now. Or... God damn it. Or Awaken Earth gives him +1 movement? Yeah, it does too. You son of a gun. That's nice. Our goddamn Inquisitor is nowhere near where he needs to be. Ow. I guess that was a new round. Awaken Earth gives you unlimited counterattacks. Let's cast Weakening Ray on you again. Yeesh. An unnecessarily complicated round. Friendly creature gains a positive effect from positive morale. Friendly creature's morale increases by 1. We'll take that. So that was to get that Medusa, but man, I just lost so many troops from that. $108 swordsmen there. Just gonna run back, grab a bunch of cavalry. All right, you're coming down here. You have lost a lot of fawns, but why don't we take this city back, and then we'll feel better about it. Medusas have sharpshooters, so they can stay in the back, but the naiads are kind of useful if they're up front. Bonus damage. Big dirty fireball. And you had a morale buff, so I can actually have you just come in and kill them. So let's shoot the ranged guys. Get another spell. That's not a bad energy explosion. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. Ow. 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 Do a little AoE arrow there. And wipe out almost all of them. Now, you can't do anything. If you awaken ear, you can actually ball lightning behind the wall. Excellent. So this is like another max level city. Furthermore, it's max level city with like a lot of recruitment slots open. So why don't we grab some more troops while we're here? Then we can vibe with them. Alright, you decided to get experience. No room for him. Why am I going after all this stuff? No, I don't need gem mines. Or circuses. And yet, I can't seem to help myself. Grab Shadowflight, grab Second Wind, grab another Second Wind. I need to start using Shadowflight just every single turn. You don't even have enough money for that. Dragon Sword. That's another money thing. Oh my god. This is an increased mana by 50%. Well. He gets just the most insane amount of movement here. And then I tell you what, I can just fly up over here, over these mountains, and we can take those hive cities up north. So, you're basically the only one left here. Skeletons in this dwelling. Troglodytes. Pauper's Glory. Oh, you don't have that, but you do have the Pauper set, so... I'll take that. Go expert defense. And then probably 15% attack. Claim those skeletons. Claim that Trog money. We'll grab expert scouting. Shows exact army composition. I like that one, frankly. Oh, and then there are some good other things over here, so I am just going to grab this stuff first. Because, like, that's 50% maximum mana. This character does not have a lot of mana yet. And it's also a lot of, like, free experience. Okay. That worked efficiently. Guild of the Six Winds. Oh, yeah. I forgot that temple cities, you can spend a day learning and receive a permanent attribute increase. It costs money, but not to an insane amount or nothing. And so you're all refreshed. There's a ton of hot patches here I could pick up, which I think would be wise. Killer. Don't know if Crimson Desert will get Game of the Year. It's being pooped on by the industry. I'm mostly hearing good things about it. Like, ever since it came out, it's mostly been pretty positive, so... Can you build a great army and find magic items? I mean, find magic items, definitely. Build a great army, I'm not sure. I would say, though, it is a completely different type of game than Heroes of Might and Magic. That's a lot of dust couplets. Big time different vibes. Cavalry. All right, you grab the rest of that. I don't gotta be fancy about this. Pass, pass, go. Your ability is Masterful Firewall. So what I want to know is, like, if I set up a Masterful Firewall around them, will they just walk around it? Takes 400 magic damage. Am I just better off just shooting you? Kind of wish I had the beam answers at this point. I do like having the extra ability to cast a second spell, but that increases speed. 30 to 36 damage. You'll go before him at the beginning of next turn, so I could just kind of smack him around a bunch first. Maximum damage is a guaranteed 177 against these guys. So they're dead. That transfers all your attack defense into attack, and so he's dead. Yeah, see, I don't need to be losing guys here for no reason. Grab the extra 1,000 gold a day. You don't know Insight, though. I don't know if I'd want that. I'll go Antiquarian. All right, here we have a situation where we actually have like a ranged unit, so... Should have murmur advanced. Someone's gonna get hit now. 7 pawns. All right, well, at the end of the world. Not enough. Kidoki. Not enough for either of you. She's still really like figuring out her spells. I'd love this. Enlarged Shadow at level 4 affects all friendly creatures. Nyara's Kiss. Marked creatures take magic damage whenever they perform any action. Ooh. Oh, this is where Rewind Life is. Yeah, that's nuts. So she's level 4 on all of her arcane spells. Target friendly creature does extra damage. Actually, that's a pretty good one. Why don't we do that? Didn't think it was going to do that much. I'm shook. I'm shocked. Yeah, I lost 2 phoenixes out of that one. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, she has Masterful Firewall, so upgrading Primal Magic... Oh, she already has... Right. Never mind. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Hero and friendly creatures deal 50% more damage with a Lucky Strike doubled if they know Battle Magic. No, I think we'll just get Synergy, right? That got her. So she is now a Celestial Envoy. She can now use all spells. Disgusting. 285 spells, I think that gives her. You picked up that mana. And Lord Edgar is right over that hill. What if you were to take Shadow Flight and just fly right into him? Surprise, asshole. Finally, Black Hole. Yeah, we have been waiting for that like all game. I have been like, where is this spell? You got vampires. You got Hollow Reapers, Kennel Masters, Pestilent Liches. I mean, you're not doing anything right away. What was that? Enlarge Shadow. Okay, so this is a situation where Shorten Shadow, which dispels Enlarge Shadow and affects all enemy creatures, would not be a bad choice. But also you have every spell in the game. You're the only ranged character. So I'm going to tap you with that. You can wait. You're gonna cast that. You're gonna kill a vampire. You're gonna cast Murmurwood. And I tell you what, we're gonna cast Short Shadow. Just to be a jerk. That's everybody? Already. Spooky ghosts. Seven. I bet I beat them on a parry. Yeah, I do. Okay, that vampire hasn't gone. Sugar snap. He is going to hit me. Kill off one of them. Alright, well, that's not really an issue. Phoenix kills the two of them. Max damage. Kill the dog. Kills this guy. Oh, that was clean as hell. Nice! And there's basic sorcery, which I was talking about taking as my last ability on this character. We can refill all my mana. How delightful. Well, if that's the case... Can you also then cast Second Wind? You are flying at the moment. Can you cast that again? Can you cast Dimension Door? You don't have Dimension Door. Huh. Alright. Well, he's not going to be able to stop you. I believe. You're just going to go buy a bunch of cavalry and then head back into town here for a second. And then head back into town in a second. You, I think, have many upgrades to do. Okay. And this guy is also going to just fly over the walls. Shadow flight. Oh, I mean, there's a Pandora's box here. What am I going to not take that? Another one of these Whispering Stones that give us like 50% extra XP. Okay, so there's the city. So let's go this way. And then we'll march in there. So that'll be another blue city. There's a purple city, a green city. You have a pretty big army up here. That I don't have an immediate answer for, but... Rewind life doesn't resurrect? I think it does. What is it under? Arcane. This can revive fallen units, yeah. Oh. I didn't know that you could unlock spells. I'm gonna upgrade you because I use you a lot. I'm trying to think about like what else am I using a lot. Coup de grace already upgraded. I do love judgment. Judgment, it kind of slaps, so let's upgrade that one too. I don't know if I need that berserk upgraded. Super berserk. I'm going to upgrade Umbral Grip because I've been using that one a fair bit now too. That should be good for now. I don't want to burn through all my stuff. We still have things to build, so... you can just march right on up here and take this city. He says, as if that's so simple. I mean, I wouldn't say it's complicated, but... Pass, pass, super magic, chain lightning. I like how this is just the answer to like every fight for me. Dirty. Got a lot of long reach. Summon a Star Child. Or I could... put them asleep. Hit them with an Umbral Grip. None of them can really hit me right now is sort of the funny thing. Why don't I just reduce damage for all creatures? Because I'm still going to get hit with the tower, and honestly, I think the tower is going to do more than anything else. Case in point. I guess energize. Phoenix. And then you do 400 damage to him. Well, that's just perfect. Max damage on the Phoenix is really fun. Another +2 attack. Well, I could reset my character. Probably not a good idea, though. Thinking about it, probably not a good idea. So you have a portal there, and you have a portal there. So that's where that blue army came from. Yeah, I'll just take that, you know. This is another basically maxed out city. Huh. Undead don't get artifact vendors. That's interesting. Wooden ring. I just need to see if that one dragon item is here, really. -2 to enemy morale and luck. I imagine there's got to be a build you can create that just does so much morale damage the computer never gets to do anything. And I bet it's really fun. Punching ring, Knight's Honor hat. Knight's Honor armor. $30 movement point boots. Wow, that's very good. Hive also doesn't get our access to artifacts. Hmm. Anything over 45, $40 to $50, you do the $1 1 hour ratio. Anything under 30, and as long as I had fun, don't care how long it was. Yeah. Yeah, if it's going to be AAA, I don't know. I always think that like the $1 per hour rule is pretty solid. I can't really see it's ever steered me wrong. I've got a magic scroll. Purple, dead. All right. Good news. We truly are on cleanup crew. $66 Sunspear Cab. Let's up that. Let's 75 Sunspear Cab. Disgusting. The Inquisitors. What do you get? You lose Celestial Armor. And Celestial Flail, but gets Swift Present. Deals magic damage to the target and all adjacent creatures. Oh, and this is Mother Superior. It gains 2 focus points. Increase creature's defense by 10. Oh, wow. Infused armor gets a lot better. I like the Mother Superiors. I think we'll keep them. I guess I might as well get the big angels. And I ran out of griffins. I think guardian griffins might actually be the better option for me, though. I also think at this point it doesn't really matter too much. There's like 8 million hoplets here. You go there and you go there. Okay. You have a hodgepodge. Yeah, I really, really wish you could rearrange heroes here so I could put like you, and you at the top. Not have to think about all the different heroes we have. Blue doesn't have a city anymore. I've noticed this is what the computer does when they run out of cities. They just stand still. Which is, admittedly, a bit strange. You're gonna cast Shadow Flight again, because there's no reason not to. Now, yeah, so I can't fly into that because it hasn't been opened. But I can fly into this area. I guess, can I dimension door into this? No. Can I upgrade dimension door so it has longer range? Yes. I can.
Now, they have the right idea. They have achieved all their goals. So then just vibe.
Just vibing it. How you doing, Marinara? Just vibing with us today? Okay, let's finish recruiting the last of your nonsense. Because it's fun. Sun Herald, Hierophants? Sun Herald, what do you mean no available slots? Oh, you're a Hierophant, that's why. Alright, so that is one tricked out temple army. You know what? That portal goes down to green. Let's go. Why not? Not too bad a fight. Couple of fly boys. Oh. Ow. Ow. That hit it for a lot. 8 Abyssal Envoys. 15 of those dudes. Alright, so... I'll give it to you. You did bring an army into this fight for once. But... I also brought some nonsense. Let's go Radiant Armor. Nope. Ooh. Oh, okay. Increases creature's defense by 10 and speed by 2. What buffs do you have? Attack and defense by... Okay, you kind of buff like everything. Stop shooting my poor little sun spears.
What's the scariest Lovecraftian horror and why is it the Stig from Top Gear?
He's a pretty scary one. You know, we don't know where he comes from. We can't imagine where he goes. I have a lot of temporary mana. That's cool. I don't know what we're... using that gets us that. Friendly creature's attack increases 20% of spell power. What does grant us that? Ooh. Dude, they love attacking that guy. No! That sucks. God damn. That's all my crossbows. Oh, wow. So many Sunspear Cav, I can just one-shot 8 Abyssal Envoys? That's pretty goddamn nice. Not gonna sugarcoat it. That's pretty goddamn nice. Might as well have you infuse your armor, and then you can get in the way here. He's gonna hurt himself then. Spicy Zaps. You kill off them. Start picking away at him. Disgorge Storm. What does that do? 25 pure damage to all enemies, gives them -1 speed and initiative. Alright, so not the biggest deal. Yeah, so I'm also still not clear. Oh, you can fly. I was like, I don't know how this griffin got inside. It's like he has wings, Agent. It's pretty obvious how he got inside. He flew over the walls. Not really that complicated, buddy. I don't know, man. Do I have like a primal spell I can hit this guy with? There we go. Problem solved. Ba-da-da-da-da. Basic luck? Yeah. I'll take expert righteousness. Whenever a friendly creature kills an enemy stack, it fully restores HP. Increase attack of a friendly creature by 100% of the hero's attack and spell power, and its defense by 100% of the defensive knowledge until the end of the round. Increases by 1 for 4 rounds. Increases by 2 until the end of the round. I'm interested in this because the angel could then cast this on other people. And I wonder if like abilities that are like increase a length that a buff stacks, would this also affect it? I'm gonna try that one. You get +2 knowledge. This is a maxed out city. Also tons of room to get more guys. So I'm pretty sure there is 1, maybe 2 cities left. And you are out of griffins. Who is Marinara? All I see is Marina. Listen, man, this is only like the 800th time he's changed his name, so. There's a limit. There's a limit to how many names I can remember. And it's not a very big limit. Oh yeah, you can't fit those phoenixes. All right. Bum, 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 bum. You're gonna come up here. I'll give you 2-second wins. Can you reach him? You could. Do you actually have an army that could kill him? Probably. Oh, yeah. Ah! We'll fight it. Why not? Rude. We'll go increase spellcasting. We'll go masterful fireball. All right, I'll kill them first. Whisper the Murmur would. Additionally kills +1 units. Crushes the target and all enemies adjacent to it. Well, that's fun. Let's do that. Take a rogue strike. Oh, I gotta be honest. I thought we were just gonna kill him. Oh, he did a very good job there using the barrier to get an extra attack in. Lost way more fawns than need be, but that's okay. You can grab more attack. Where's that portal go? Big Schloth Riders, Mercenary Guilds, Research Labs. Okay, that we have, that we have. Go through here. How the heck do we get up into this area? So there's a city here. City here. There is still a city there. Okay. Aha. That portal. Okay. So we can make that work. She's got a lot of mana right now. We don't know all the paths, but we know a lot of them. I feel like we largely just have this in the bag right now, so... I don't want to panic too much about doing all the little bits and bubbles. We'll upgrade our mages guilds. We have our main armies. That was the one I thought it was. Get all these maximum manas though. That one goes up there. That one goes there. Okay. Second wind. Second wind. Work our way up through. Could maybe just like walk across this area or fly across this area, I suppose. That was the wrong spell, but you know what, screw it. Oh, he doesn't have reveal fog. I feel like he should, given his level. But I've decided not to sweat it. Teleporting my way around the map at this point. Feeling like I have an unlimited amount of mana. Mostly because I largely have an unlimited amount of mana. What am I looking for here? This guy. Well, Shadow Flight. Second wind. Second wind. Cut through that. We will take your powerful curse for an endless bag. And then I can fly directly into the city from here. Deal lost. So that's another city down. What's your special thing? Levels up any visiting hero. Allows enchanting of magic scrolls so they grant the maximum spell level. Well, might as well take a free level up then, buddy. Grants 40 movement points. So there is one city left and it's up here. Oh, let's start running that way then. What are you doing? I don't think you're doing anything. I don't think you're trying to get to that teleporter as well. So maybe that red teleporter is the better option. Do you have reveal fog? Yep. I thought they said there was a city up here. But if nobody's been in this area, maybe the city is over here? Fine. I just wanted that Pandora's box. Ha! Ha ha ha! Victory! They weren't even putting out armies by the end, man. Oh, there's no... There's no, like, score graphs or anything you get at the end. That's a little disappointing. But I'm happy for that still. Looks like we've almost won, indeed. Any super hard battles against big enemy armies? Today, not so much. We had a lot of sieges today, which was, like, I think the harder sections, but our spell power was just so insane. And a lot of that game was honestly just letting the computer fight amongst themselves. Every time that there was that one grove area up in the top left corner of the map, and 3 of the major factions were just fighting constantly amongst each other there, which was pretty good. That was a great campaign. I feel like we really learned spellcasting that campaign. I feel like I know what all the spells do now. Certainly, I feel ready for whatever the next difficulty is. Impossible? I think I gotta play Necropolis next because I feel like they're getting stomped in every single game. And I know that they're pretty nonsense. We don't see a lot of dungeons survive late game. And I am tempted to just do a general temple run too, but... So that was on hard. I'm probably gonna skip unfair and go straight to impossible. Because I feel like 25 versus 50, maybe not so much. And I do feel like we did really well that round. So that's going to be our next campaign. You'll have to come back and catch it next time. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.